This is my G80 M3, and today we are on a mission to perfect the sound of this inline six. What is up, Ghost family, and welcome back to the channel. Today is a very special day. I had to wear my very special shirt, yep, because in this box is something very special for this very special car. It's just, everything is just so very special. In this box, we have the HFD High Frequency Development, I believe it stands for, midpipe for the G8X platform for the S58. I mean, before we even put this on, I can already say my car sounds amazing right now. I'm very pleased with how it sounds. I have the a full equal length system from Valvetronic with catless downpipes. It screams. It is so loud, but today with this HFD midpipe, we should be changing the tone of it, the frequency of it, so it should be sounding a lot more high-pitched and a lot more exotic-like. So I'm very, very excited to be getting this on. Let's hear what the car sounds like right now with the full equal-length system on it. It's not, you know, obviously it's not stock. So what I'm gonna do is I actually have a M4 CS in here right now with a stock system, stock downpipes and everything. I'm gonna start up this car and I'm gonna let you guys listen to what the stock system sounds like. And then we're gonna start up my car, give it some revs, go for a little drive, and we're gonna listen to how the equal length Valvetronic system sounds like. And then, finally, if you make it all the way to the end of the video, I'm gonna reward you guys with this beautiful, beautiful sound of the brand new HFD midpipe. Oh yeah! Well, starting off with the stock exhaust sound from this M4 CS, let's talk about this. So, it's got individual frozen Isle of Man green paint. It's got the beautiful CS wheels, gold, from the factory. Carbon hood, full carbon fiber center console. This is, I'm basically just pointing out the only like differences between this car and my car. So we've got the full carbon fiber center console there, like no armrest, storage compartment or anything, and your only cup holder is like whatever the hell that thing is. I don't even know if you, like, I probably wouldn't even feel safe sticking a drink in there, but anyways. LCI, flat bottom, full Alcantara steering wheel with the carbon fiber accents in the middle. Oh, and of course, carbon buckets. But these carbon buckets are a little bit different than the traditional ones. I mean, they don't say M4, they say CS on them. And they've got this really nice like red pattern in the perforation in the middle, which is cool. I haven't seen that before on the buckets, so that's just a specific CS thing. Of course, carbon roof. I don't know why anyone would want a carbon roof. Like, sunroofs are so much cooler. Snake eyes in the front, and this factory carbon fiber lip. And finally, this grille with the red accents everywhere. Very, very nice. We just installed EBAC lowering springs. We added some MAD or MAD, whatever you want to call it, spacers on there to bring those wheels out a little bit more. So the fitment is going to be dialed in. I thought these cars, like the CS in particular, came with like a M Performance titanium exhaust. But as I was under there, you know, doing the lowering springs and like having it up, the factory exhaust is the exact same as my car. It's the exact same shape. It's got the same amount of resonators, mufflers. It doesn't look like it's titanium. So, which is good for this video because I'm going to be able to show you exactly what my car used to sound like. And finally, the last thing that we did to this car is this oil cooler guard, which I need to get one of these for my car really bad, especially with how low it is. I'd be scraping on everything. The last thing to do to this car is we're doing full car PPF on it just to get it nice and protected and ready for the road. Anyways, enough about that. Let's start it up and listen to how it sounds. Now, last thing before we start up the cars, one thing we're gonna note, everything today is gonna be valves open. I don't think anyone is watching this video to hear what it sounds like with the valves closed. If you want to hear what they sound like with the valves closed, any of these Valvetronic systems, check out my other video where we installed a full system on a G82. But today we are doing full valves open for everything. So let's jump right into it. And now, perfect timing. We actually have to take this car on a little road test after we just did the lowering springs, just to make sure that there's no weird sounds and that everything checks out. So I'm gonna grab some sound clips while we're at it. God, why does FC be so damn busy right now? Does nobody know I'm trying to film a fucking video? Obviously, with all the regulations that they have to pass when coming from the factory, they can't really make these cars too loud out the door. So anyways, let's go get clips of this car now. So this will be actually, I'll get some right here. I'll get some revs for you. So this is the Valvetronic full equal length system with catless downpipes. My valves were closed when I went to go start it up, but this is them open and it's fucking loud. But it's only gonna get louder. All right, we got it lined up on the hoist. Let's get this box open and see what's in it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is funky. I mean, with this like funky little bend right here, I'm assuming like that's kind of to make the pipes equal length. And then it goes into this like single mid-pipe looking X-pipe thing. Super funky. Let's get it on. Well, first we gotta get this big old Bertha up in the air. Honestly, that's probably the hardest part about this install, is getting this fucking car on this fucking hoist. So let's have some fun. Hold up. Very crucial part about all of this. Before we jump into anything, in the box came the classic special, oh, it's white this time, to match my interior. Thanks, Austin. Wrote me a little note and everything. Oh, hell yeah. Gotta throw on the Valvetronic bracelet for the install. Let's go. All right, first try, car is up in the air. Step one is remove this old mid-pipe. So we gotta disconnect it from that clamp there. I'll take that clamp there just off to make it easy. I'll remove this cross member. Actually, probably don't even need to remove that. I might be able to just kind of wiggle it out. And then I just have to disconnect it from the downpipes up there and she'll drop right off. Perfect. Just completely snapped the bolt. Awesome. Oh yeah. She sits quite nice over here. Now, let's go fuck around with this side. All right, we've got the full system pretty much on. We're just tightening up the clamps. Now, this is the first time I've ever actually had to like pull an exhaust system down while we tighten the clamps. So basically, the reason why I'm pulling down is because the clearance from the heat shield to this mid-pipe is very, very tight, where usually it's close like to this skid plate, so I'll have to, you know, push the exhaust up and hold it in place while I tighten them, but this one sits a little bit higher, so I'm trying to pull it down so we can make some clearance so it's not hitting the heat shield.
This might hit the ground.
It's definitely gonna hit the ground.
Fuck. Exhaust is fully on. We've got the axle back that I had on there before, and then the new shiny mid-pipe. Wow, it's so nice. Now the only thing left that I need to complete this exhaust setup is new tips, because one time I went over like a really big bump and I scraped my exhaust so bad that it actually like angled the tips up and touched my diffuser when it was burning hot and just completely melted it. I mean, eventually I'll get like a carbon diffuser to replace this. But for now I at least need new tips, because that's what you can kind of see when you're like standing from up here. You can't really see the diffuser as much, but I'm thinking like 4-inch chromies. Oh yeah, that would complete the look. I still got my fire bracelet on. It was upside down though. God, come on. This is like the almighty protector for when you're doing exhaust installs. Like that's why they send you this. You have to wear it when you're doing the install, and that is how everything goes smooth, and that is how your exhaust sounds good. I'm telling you. So now, let's start it up. Can you hold this for me? I need to send a video to my mom.
Say hey, Mom.
Hi, Mom. like the little revs that I do when I'm driving.
It's a different
it feels
tone.
like a lot more like kind of like snappy.
Yeah.
Like the sound doesn't like kind of like hang on to a bit, which is like, I don't know, kind of nice because that doesn't make it as like ear piercing, like, you know, like just.
I bet it still is ear piercing.
I bet it's fucking loud. All right, it's my turn to listen. All right. Damn, it's like, I feel like you can just feel it like in your chest a lot more than in your like eardrums.
This is more of like a.
I feel like it's just not doing it justice until it's at like high RPMs.
Yeah.
Okay, let me close up the door and then we'll go for a little drive. It definitely sounds different, a lot different to what I just had. I mean, it's hard to really tell like the main differences because as Victor just told me as I drove by him, it's hard to remember the person's hair after they just get a haircut, like their old hair after they just get a haircut. So I guess it's kind of like the same thing. You've already forgotten what the exhaust sounds like before, but no, I can definitely tell it does sound a lot different. One thing I've noticed is the burbles are a lot more like higher pitched, and I feel like they just kind of like even hang on for longer, it feels like. So I mean, I'm definitely gonna have to turn the burbles down a little bit or like change the duration of them, because I mean, I've never really been a big fan of like excessive burbles, so I've always wanted to change that. Downshifts sound pretty good. Oh man, I'm so excited to hear this on the track on Saturday. Like just like actually banging the gears. All the birds are flying away. It must be loud.
Yeah, your car is like gear rig.
Really?
Daniel, give me some.
Damn.
It low-key does sound like an R8 is in front of us.
That sounds pretty good.
Let's give her another shot. That's not too bad.
Wow, that sounds good.
The idle sounds really good. I like the sound of the idle. It's not like too much different from the last setup, but it's slightly different, and I think I like it better. All right, here we go. We'll get a little flyby. I told him to get like second gear to third gear shift because I find that those kind of sound the best. Holy shit, that's so fucking loud. That's actually crazy. I'm gonna be trying something new here that thanks to Daniel for giving me the tip. But we're gonna be sticking this mic to the back of my trunk right here to get some pure, raw exhaust sounds while we're driving. Holy!
Come on.
Oh, we got freaking Cyborg over here.
Fire department.
Fire department. Oh,
My exhaust sounds
it's the
fire.
Yankee with the half brim.
Oh shit. I had to cut it in half because it was like hitting my visor like in my car.
God.
Like the POV was just up the roof.
Yankee with half brim.
I took a knife at the top.
Well, that wraps up today's video on perfecting the sound of the S58. I'm honestly so pleased with how this midpipe sounds. If you want to get one of these midpipes for yourself, make sure to go to ghostautomotive.ca or go to the description of this video. I will link the product down there. Unfortunately, it's a very, very limited supply product, so make sure to race over there and get your pre-order in. I believe batch number 2 is about to roll out soon. Or for any other Valvetronic needs, I am a verified Valvetronic dealer here in Canada, so make sure to check us out. And if you are not already, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this on not only this car, but a bunch of other cars. We do crazy transformations here at Ghost Automotive and do a lot of fun stuff with this car and many others. So make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment on this video what you want to see next, and I guess we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.